Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to contour this lovely thing down here. This is something that I feel like a lot of people struggle with. I've always had this, even when I was really skinny. I always had this section under here that always bugged me, and I had to figure out a way to make this look less prominent. Yes, I'm being lazy and filming with my front camera because I couldn't be bothered to do a full setup today, so my setup looks switched for you guys. It's the same for me. I'm just using my front facing camera, which mirrors everything. I'm sorry. I know I haven't filmed this look. I wasn't gonna film it all today, but yeah, I don't know. So I'm going in with this. This is my Revolution Pro HD contour palette. I forgot I own this because I used my Kat Von D for forever. And then when I was sorting out these shelves, I found this in my collection. I was like, oh my god, I forgot I had this. And clearly I loved this palette at one point, and since I found this is what I've been using over my Kat Von D, so I'm using this. You can use whatever you want. I feel like this is a lot more accessible to people than like higher end contour palettes. Plus it's got a contour for a lot of different shades. Obviously this up here and the banana are not contour shades, but you've got a good selection in here. I'm going to start off with this Morphe E4 brush. It's just an angled brush, as you can see. I have a few different ones that I like to use, mainly Morphe. I've got a Sigma one somewhere too, but I do prefer the angled brush for contour, whether it's up my cheekbones or down here. Now what you want for a contour is a cool tone shade, so something that's kind of got that grey tone. You don't want a warm tone, so a bronzer is a no because it's gonna create warmth. A contour is shadow, so if you think about like when you go outside, you can see shadow cast from buildings and things like where the light hits. You don't get light up here, so you want highlighter on your chin because that's going to bring it forward, but you want a contour here to hide it, pull it back, suck it up, hide it. What you also want to do is figure out where you want the lowest part of this area. You want to suck it up, so you need to figure out where the lowest part is. So for me it is right here, because it goes up here and here, but then I've got like a little, almost like a roll here that sits lower down. And like I said, I had this even when I was really skinny. It's really annoying. I look back at pictures of me when I was really skinny and I can still see this, and I'm like, go away please. Obviously it only got bigger when I got bigger. So I am going to start off with this shade right here. Now you can see it's not as dark as this. I will go into this as well. This is cooler. This is slightly warm, but it's still a cool tone brown, and it is only a couple of shades darker than my skin. I will also go into this as well. So these three are the ones that I go into, but this is the main one. You want contour. For me, I go with three different contour shades. You want a light, a medium and a dark, and your medium should only be 2 or 3 shades darker than the shadow of your skin, not your skin tone or your skin colour, because it shadows. So I'm going to take my angle brush and I'm just going to take a little bit of this, and I'm going to go from right underneath, and I'm just going to wiggle on the darkest area. Right on the darkest area. What you can also do is kind of do this and push your head back and make it bigger. I don't like to do that because I know what I'm doing, but if you don't quite know exactly where you want to contour, pushing your head back and kind of making your double chin bigger will help with positioning. So I'm just going to go back and forth, and I'm only taking it. You can see here I've got like a a natural crease under my chin. I'm only taking it to this side. I'm not taking it all the way back here, just like the biggest part. Now everybody is different, so you can customize this to your own individual double chin. And you want to make sure you're going in really light, you're not going in too much, and you're just building it up slowly. So I do like to bring it forward just a little bit. I've got a scar just here and I like to take it to that point, but if I look forward you can see the divot under my chin. I won't bring it any further forward than that. Okay, from here I'm going to take the lighter shade, and this is what I'm going to use to blend out that. So I'm going to go on the edges of where I've put that. You can come a little bit further forward, a little further out, and I'm going to drag it down my neck just a little bit. And you can see that's made a big difference already. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the darkest powder, making sure you're always tapping off. Now here is where you only want a very precise area. You want just that area that is the biggest. So I've got a mirror just here in front of me and it's angled up. Hold on. So you can see the angle that it is on. So it's literally looking up at me from down below. As I like to say, my husband's view. So I'm just gonna angle just here, and I can see in the mirror this like roll where I want to focus the pigment. So I'm just gonna look down into that mirror and I'm just gonna circular motions just that section. And you can build this up. Now, the only people that are going to see this are the people that are lower than you. So kids are going to see it, short people are going to see it. But can you see the difference already? Like, you can barely see this now. And you want to make sure you're going in circular motions because this is going to blend it out and it's not going to be as visible. Now, I'm not, like I said, I'm not bringing it out here or here, and I'm not bringing it all the way down here. I will take the lighter shade again just to blend over, just to make sure that it's kind of seamless. And I can look. That's better. It is still slightly visible, but it now looks a lot more like a shadow. So I'm just going to work on this just a little bit, and I like to just really take it slow, go in a little bit at a time and build up with the 3 shades that I use to build this up. That looks way better. Now what I'm going to do is, where's my brush? Okay, now I want to kind of emphasize my chin just a smidge. I'm going to take a tiny little brush. This one is Real Techniques. I have no idea what brush this is. I'm using those same 3 shades. So I'm going to start off with the medium. And you can see I've got this natural divot. Most people do. I'm just going to start to emphasize this just a little bit. So I'm just going into that natural crease really lightly. Now we can go to the lightest shade and we're going to blend that out. Really light motions. You can see I'm barely touching it and I'm holding it right at the end, but I'm barely touching the skin. This is supposed to look like a shadow, hence no bronzer. And then I'll go into the darkest shade and we're going to put this at the very bottom. I'm not bringing it up here, just here, because again this will create that shadow. Now this isn't back here, it's right on the front. And then Now if you want to create a bum chin a little bit, you can go up and down just right in the centre, and it kind of just gives it that little. Now I know some people don't like bum chins, I like them. I don't know why, I do. I'm going to take the angle brush again, I'm just going to take that banana powder and I'm just going to go up the sides of my jaw, up to where the contour is and out, and then over the front of my chin. Now I've got the contour here and here, but I've got a little section just here where it tucks up. I'm going to put that banana powder as well because I want to highlight the fact that it does go up. And can you see now? Yeah, okay, you can still see it a little bit here, but I don't like to contour this part of my jaw because I am bigger. It just looks like a big brown line. If you have like a really like sucked up jawline like that, you can contour underneath, but because I don't really go down, it just kind of slopes down. If I contour here, it would be very, very obvious. Hence this bit is obviously under, this is more of a slope. You see that? You can literally look at yourself and do this. So just, this is the way I like to do it on bigger clients, on myself. This is not like the be all end all, this is not the only way to contour, this is just the way that I like to do it. And I will literally just go between those 3 shades and just slowly build it up. Now you don't want it to look like a big brown patch under your chin, it's more of a shadow. Just think light soft shadow. And that is how I contour my double chin to look less severe. Like obviously I've still got like underhang, but it doesn't look as obvious and severe. When I sort my hair out, my little baby hairs, what is this? So apparently my baby hairs don't want to play ball today. But this is the finished look, contour done, and you can see when I come closer, it looks like a shadow. It doesn't look heavy, it doesn't look painted on, it is not strict bold lines, it is soft, it is blended out. Can you see? I hate not contouring this just because I feel like I'm unfinished. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this. I hope you learned something. If you've got any more questions, pop them down below. I will answer them. If you've got any more makeup dilemma questions, pop them down below because I will finish them. I will film them for you guys. And if you'd like a video on this look, I can do a video on this. It was just like a really quick thrown on black smoky eye and red lip. I wasn't really gonna film. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Also, if you'd like to become a patron, there is a link in the description box down below, and I'll leave some links and discount codes and stuff down below as well for you. Bye.